Hej, witam was serdecznie, z tej strony Kinezyna, to jest kolejny odcinek The Dark Eye Memoria. Ostatnio zdobyliśmy kulę żywiołów, dzięki której możemy zbierać duchy. Zostało nam jeszcze parę do zebrania.
Why is it so cold here?
The Library of Draconia is supervised by the Ice Faculty. Writing is like ice. It freezes a moment in time. In this case, for eternity.
Jak widzicie, ta półka się poruszyła, ale w sumie to, co on powiedział, też jest dość ważne.
Come out, whoever you are.
Tak, zdobyliśmy ducha lodu. Dobra, możemy wrócić do głównej sali, gdzie możemy stąd iść. Pokój gościnny na zewnątrz do sali, do podziemnego jeziora właśnie. Tutaj, jak widzicie, te duchy są takie nieoczywiste, ale też jednocześnie są jakby są takie wskazówki. Pamiętam po angielsku, nie mogę kompletnie po polsku powiedzieć. Są takie wskazówki na temat tego, gdzie one mogą się znajdować. Jak widzicie, to jest taka świecąca rybka.
Spirits of the water, rise.
Dobra. Którędy będzie najszybciej? Tak, najpierw jeszcze do sali rady, wtedy pójdę, że jestem tu. To jest sala rady? Nie, no właśnie. Tak mi się właśnie wydawało. O, widzicie? I tu też jest taka podpowiedź, o taką twarz tu widać. I tutaj znajduje się kolejny duch.
Spirit of the flame, come with me.
Jaki on śliczny jest! Okej. W ogóle nie wiem, czy pamiętacie już symbol, którego mieliśmy szukać. On tu jest.
Huh?
Ale
What? Am I locked in here? I feel the mask in my pocket. It's pulling me, drawing me there.
no cóż, nie chciałam do końca w tu jeszcze wchodzić. Nie pamiętałam, że nie można stąd wyjść.
That won't get me anywhere. I could petrify them all with my spell.
Who is doing magic in my chamber? I've slept for so long. Please, awaken me with your magic.
Nothing is happening.
Aha, myślę, że musimy użyć tego czaru.
Don't be frightened. Remain seated. There's something you should know. Listen well, and you will understand.
Once there was Satinav, the guardian of time. Satinav wrote everything that happened, was going to happen, and had happened in his book of time. Anyone who deviated from the path written in the book or sought to rewrite time was punished by Satinav with the worst punishment that could ever be inflicted on anyone. He ripped the poor soul from its existence as if it had never been there at all. What no one remembers is that Satinav had a servant. Me, the djinn of time, Nemoremnon. In the name of my lord I roamed the ages, punishing heretics and healing the rents in the fabric of time that their heresy had caused. I was powerful, and yet I was only a servant to the boundless tyranny of a careworn master. Then came the day on which everything would change. When a woman came before Satinav with her dead son, she begged for the life of her child, for an adjustment of time. But Satinav, in his infinite cruelty, would not listen. I, however, took pity on the creature, and in an act of boundless benevolence, I created my mightiest tool, a mask, my mask, and I gave it to the creature, so that never again would anyone lose something so precious.
Weird.
Tak, i w ten sposób poznaliśmy jedną z części historii maski oraz dokładnie kim jest Satinav i jak działa jego księga, i to jest w sumie dość ważne. Jeszcze musimy znaleźć, może chodźmy tędy, bo tak będzie chyba, nie, dobra, na dach tędy jest. Nie wiem, czy pamiętacie, jak ona mówiła, że tu śpi duch ziemi. Matko, ja nie wiem, czy wy to widzicie, to jest taki malutki ludzik. Czy on jest duchem?
Yalla, come out.
Nie jest duchem. Tam jest taki ludzik. Ale duch ten ziemi jest słodki. Dobra, Kasim sobie nadal tu siedzi. Na razie się nim nie zajmiemy. Dobra. Musimy się teraz zająć poznaniem dalszej części zagadki maski. Żeby to zrobić,
Is it possible to reverse the effect of the darkness? Yes. Now it's as bright as the sun.
tak, użyliśmy rubinu do tego, żeby odwrócić lampy. No Boże, odwrócona ciemność. Czy odwrócona ciemność to nie jest po prostu jasność? Musimy je użyć na tym witrażu.
It's shiny and clean. Just a moment. There's an odd indentation.
Dlaczego ty musisz taki kawał przyleść? A w ogóle czemu poszłaś tam?
The light of the lamp is shining through.
Tak, mamy wreszcie oświetlony tutaj ten witraż. Możemy wejść do podziemnego jeziora i zobaczyć, co się stało.
It's only a part of the seal. Something's still missing.
Tak, brakuje nam jeszcze tego takiego oka.
The drawing fits exactly.
Tak, jesteśmy tu znowu.
Again, I can barely stay awake. Open my eye.
Otwórz moje oko.
You have returned. Here now, the second act of my tale. The history of the mask. The mask presents the creatures of the world a choice. Upon those who wear it and speak the ancient incantation written upon it, I bestow blessed forgetfulness, so that the pain of loss gives way to an unsullied new beginning. If the wearer speaks my true name, however, I appear to them and fulfill any wish they have. Whatever was lost, I recover from the depths of the past and bring into the present. Thus, over the years, the dead have awoken to new life, and kingdoms have shone with old glory. My beneficence was boundless, and in my mercy I have overwritten the tyranny of the Book of Time. Yes, it was my name that did all this. My name outshone everything. Not Nemeremnon, as the giants call me, but rather my true name, my secret name. Satinav sought to banish my name into oblivion. But again I outwitted him. In the shadow of Los, I found the one place into which my master could not see. There I dug a hole, and in this hole I placed my name. And from my name grew a garden. Anyone who wore the mask and found the garden would also find my name. My name in my garden. The garden of eternal oblivion. The garden of my forgotten name.
Tak, Ogród Zapomnienia pojawił się już tutaj wcześniej. I jest właściwie bardzo, bardzo ważny dla tej historii. Dobra, została nam jeszcze jedna część. Tak będzie szybciej.
Now but first, the power that
Nie
Cassine.
chciałam tego. Chciałam na zewnątrz. Muszę się udać na dach. Tak, teraz wreszcie możemy skorzystać tutaj z tego miejsca. Prawdę mówiąc, te rzeczy można wykonać w ogóle w różnej kolejności. W sumie to mogliśmy też wcześniej zrobić, więc no okej. Nie wiem, czy pamiętacie runy w bibliotece, które były nad tym facetem, co tam siedział. Trzeba w tej samej kolejności ustawić teraz tutaj duchy. Zgodnie z ruchem wskazówek zegara i zaczynając tutaj od ducha powietrza. Ciekawe, że te duchy w ogóle nas tak słuchają. Znaczy mamy kulę żywiołów, więc może to w sumie dlatego, ale... No ale okej. Duch ziemi jest prześliczny. Wygląda trochę jak...
It's too deep, and I still.
Jak wygląda? Jak to śmiesznie wygląda jak. Bawi mnie to bardziej niż powinno, prawda? Tak, i znowu tu jesteśmy, żeby poznać trzecią część opowieści.
You're back. Awaken me, and we can end this tale.
Tak, możemy teraz wreszcie wysłuchać ostatniej części tej opowieści, która jest w sumie bardzo ważną,
There's
jak nie
one
najważniejszą.
more thing you must understand. My garden and the surreal miracle of which it is capable. Oh, how I love it. My garden, with my name. How singular it is. How beautiful. And how jealous it makes Satinav. Yes, he hates it. He hates it so much that he separated it from your world. He hates that he cannot see into it, that he doesn't know what happens there. Whenever someone enters my garden, his quill pauses, and a page in his book, in which all else is written, remains blank. He hates it so much he decided that nothing that happens inside it can have any consequence for the world outside. Go in and break a branch. Go out. And in the eyes of the world, it was never broken. But whisper what happened in the garden into Satinav's invisible ear, and he will add it to his book of truth. Only then do these actions become reality and the branch broken. Tell him what you will. If he believes you, then every word becomes true. But woe unto you if he learns that you have lied. Then he'll show his true face. He'll pursue you, and he'll tear you to pieces. For he is old, jealous, and depraved. Only I am great. Sadya, you have come so far. Embark on the final leg of your journey. Follow the path from Draconia down to Satinav's watching pillar. There, I'll appear to you, and if you wish, show you my garden. My garden. My name. My great mercy.
I didn't understand that bit with the branch.
You mean the garden?
I mean everything. The garden, the mask. I couldn't really follow all that, could you?
I didn't think it hard to follow.
Jak nie było takie trudne do zrozumienia, to wytłumacz nam. Znaczy ja rozumiem, ale to jest dość
The Garden of
skomplikowane.
Oblivion. Why does every word become true there?
As far as I understood it, it's because Satinav doesn't know what happens in the garden. But he has to know it in order to write it down in the Book of Time.
Does everything have to be in that book?
Apparently. In any case, his ignorance makes him furious. That's why he made sure that everything that happens in the garden doesn't affect the outside world until someone tells him about it. What would be a good example? Let's say you take a ring into the garden and enchant it there, all right?
All right.
As soon as you leave the garden, the spell vanishes.
Why?
Because you enchanting the ring isn't written in the Book of Time. And if it isn't written in the Book of Time, it didn't happen. Only once you talk about it outside the garden.
And Satinav hears me.
And Satinav believes you, only then will he open his book and write, Geron went into the Garden of Oblivion and enchanted Brida's ring. And then the ring is enchanted.
What if I lie?
Well, if Satinav believes you, then the lie becomes true. At least, until he finds out that you lied. Something tells me he doesn't like being manipulated.
You got all that from the journal?
I thought it was obvious.
Tak, to jest w ogóle bardzo ciekawe, czyli właściwie jeżeli wejdziesz do ogrodu i z niego wyjdziesz i powiesz, że w ogrodzie, nie wiem, urosłeś o 5 centymetrów, to będziesz 5 centymetrów wyższy, chyba że Satinav dowie się, że kłamałeś i wtedy cię zniszczy. Tak, to
What can the
dokładnie.
mask do again?
It presents you with a decision. If you wear it and speak the formula on the inside, you lose all your memories. But if you speak the name of the Djinn of Time, he appears to you and brings a piece of your past into the present.
I guess I sort of understand, but by the 12, the world was mad back then.
Oh, nonsense. On the contrary, back then it was full of real magic. A mask that brings back the past, a garden that makes lies the truth. Compared to all that, the miserable hocus-pocus we know today is nothing.
Keep reading. Oh no. What comes next?
Someone else added something here in the margin. After my princess learned the way to the garden, she came to me one last time. The staff!
I don't know what awaits me there, but I will go to the Garden of Oblivion. I have to know what Kasim wanted there.
Be my guest. I wouldn't dream of standing in the way of your madness.
I want to apologize to you. You always wondered why I freed you from the burial chamber. Well, I needed an audience. Someone who would observe all my deeds and remember them forever. I only needed to impress you enough, and you would have never forgotten me. I used you.
And why are you telling me this now?
It's the garden. It scares me.
Scared? You?
The Djinn of Time is a wrathful being. Also, I could be playing into Kasim's hands there. I'm afraid I'll never come back out, and the world will forget me forever.
Oh, that won't happen. No. You're a wonderful woman. If I had knees, I would have proposed to you a long time ago. I thought you wanted to impress me.
You hated me a moment ago, and now you're in love with me?
Huh. What makes you think that? You're the last woman I would fall in love with. The woman I would fall in love with is dangerous and unpredictable. Mysterious. Moody.
That sounds just like me.
No. The woman I would fall in love with is so calculating and devious that I could never trust her. But you, Shahrazad, I trust you now. For whatever reason that may be.
The Air Mage already declared his willingness to come along to the Flying Fortress as an observer. I asked him to take you on board with him.
You what? Now that we are finally friends, you're going to send me to my death just like that?
If I survive the garden and make it to the battle, I want to fight alongside you.
Then please survive. I do not want to wind up in the nether hells all by myself.
You won't.
I'm serious, Shahrazad. If you don't come out, then I'll come and get you.
Don't worry. It doesn't matter how hopeless my situation is. I always have something up my sleeve. I'll be back soon.
Ale to było urocze w sumie.
Right. There we are.
Tak, jesteśmy przy monolicie.
It seems to be just a normal old rock.
Tak, ale tu się pojawiła pieczęć.
First, I should make sure I can get out again.
No to w sumie nie będzie trudne, bo trzeba po prostu zawiązać linę i wtedy możemy zejść na dół do Ogrodu Zapomnienia. Tak, tutaj dokładnie jesteśmy. Jesteśmy w Ogrodzie Zapomnienia. Poza stołkiem nic więcej zrobić nie możemy.
You really did come. Put on my mask. And dream of my name.
Ja bym powiedziała, że tu jest napisany Syl.
What an honor. My ruby on the holy mask of the Djinn of Time. Sadję, really? Now all I lack is the name of the Djinn.
As if I would ever tell you that.
Oh, you don't need to. Have you forgotten that we're in the Garden of Oblivion? Everything that happens here will only be real if someone tells Satinav about it. My servant will simply claim that I found you here and tortured you until you finally told me the name. No actual blood and only one little lie. but the lie will be truth in the eyes of the world. I'll leave this place, and it'll be as if you really had revealed the name. But shh, keep it between
To
us.
jest oszustwo.
I will find you, and I will destroy you.
Of course you will.
I tak oto straciliśmy maskę.
Hello? Hello?
Jak widzicie, tutaj liście się poruszają. Co jest bardzo interesujące. Nawet nie muszę klikać, wystarczy, że najodę na nie i
There you are.
duch wychodzi
I thought you were
powietrza.
going to abandon me. Let's get out of here.
Tak, i duch powietrza może nam się wydostać.
One move and you're dead.
Oh.
Climb back into the hole. Now.
Sama se wracaj do jamy.
You're a girl of the streets, am I right?
Shut your mouth.
Yes, you are. You're not tattooed. Kasim has always loved playing with destitute little girls.
Shut your mouth.
Go on, shoot.
This is my last warning. Jump into the hole.
Zgadnij coś z kłamstwem, zarzuć kłamstwo, zdemaskuj kłamstwo.
What did you tell Satinav? How did Kasim torture me? Huh?
I'm going to shoot you.
Do it. Kill me.
I can't.
Oh. You can't kill me. At least not out here. You said that I died in the garden, didn't you?
Stop it.
But then, how can I be standing here, talking to you?
Tak,
By the gods.
to
Where
właśnie
did
się
she
dzieje,
go?
kiedy skłamiesz Satinavowi.
Satinav tore the girl to pieces. With that, he corrected the course of things. The prince no longer knew the name of the Djinn of Time, and Sadję was once again free. My air spirit took her to the flying fortress and then reported back to me. Although it's impossible for him to lie, I advised him to be careful with his report. Every event that took place in the garden must be told as close to the truth as possible in order not to play into the hands of the garden's twisted logic. That ends the entry.
Is that all?
Right at the end, there's something on the last page.
What's that shouting outside?
I'll look. Geron! The Ptolemies have been spotted in the forest. The town is preparing to hunt them down.
This on top of everything else.
This time, the army and the School of Arcane Combat are involved too.
Can you try to stop them?
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks.
Tak, i w ten oto sposób idziemy do rozdziału 6. Naprawdę zbliżamy się już do
The whole
końca.
forest is swarming with mages and soldiers. We should split up. How's your wing?
Fine.
Good. Then you can search the forest from above and I'll stay below. We'll meet back here. You got that?
Yes. I hope I can find this place again.
Nuri, this is your old waterfall. You lived here for years.
Yes, that's right. See you soon.
Tak, ale myślę, że to jest dobry moment, żeby skończyć. Ja was, moi znudzeni wędrowcy, pozdrawiam bardzo serdecznie i do usłyszenia w kolejnym odcinku. Cześć!